Day-o, day-o. Walmart's closed and we wanna go home. Me said it, oh. Walmart's closed and we wanna go home. Come up to the checker line, bring up all your items. Walmart's closed and we wanna go home. Come up to the checker lines, bring up all your items. Walmart's closed and we wanna go home. Ladies and gentlemen, your local Walmart is now closed. Please come up to the self-checkouts on the grocery side. Your local Walmart will reopen at 6 a.m. for your shopping convenience. And as always, thank you for shopping with Walmart and have a pleasant evening.
Well, hello there, partner. Go on and hang up your hat, grab yourself a whiskey, and pull up in the easy chair. We're coming off the range of 9 to 5s with a whole herd of news stories that we've been steaming over like a cow patty in the Texas heat. As they say, the chickens are finally coming home to roost. And we're here to ruffle some feathers and ensure accountability ain't just a concept, it's reality. It's that time where the day's drama casts its longest shadow. So let's light a candle to the chaos of current events, the whirlwind of politics, and the tangled webs of corruption that we find ourselves entwined by. It's time to ramble our way into the twilight. Welcome to Sunset Rants.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I'm in the wrong spot. That's better.
Well, hello, everyone tuning in. Today we've got Brian, our alleged producer, filling in momentarily for Tay, who is MIA. Actually, he's on his way home from work, but
Yeah. Everybody's favorite turd, Tay. He's going to be here. He's just running a little behind. Hey, he calls himself that, so don't come at me.
Yes, no. Well,
So, Dee, how you been?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Surviving. Kind of a slow news day today, as you guys will figure out as we go through these stories.
Yeah. That's why you got us lovely people here to make it more interesting and kind of dress it up a little bit. Make it fun.
All right, Dee, tell us about yourself.
Well, I am just a regular girl next door, working girl, college girl, about to start back up school here next week. Well, this incoming week. So I'm excited about that. And you can find me on X and True Social as Cynical Latina. And I'm just, I love trolling and just having fun on social media. I mean, nothing's ever really too serious. Everything's a joke. So yeah, it's for fun. But yeah, that's what I do. What about you?
Well, I am the alleged producer of this show, and I help out with some other things here on the Rumination Network. Mainly right here, right now, I'm just kind of holding the fort down for Taylor as he gets home. He's starting a new gig. He's really busy, but hopefully that settles out for him in a little bit. But anyhow, yeah, I don't know. This first story has me boiling, maybe because I am a cracker. But this whole Cracker Barrel rebrand has me messed up.
Our favorite cracker.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm upset. They got rid of the cracker and the barrel, and just left us with this.
No. That's even more basic. Like, I don't know. You don't like it? No.
I'm not a fan. You want to tell us about it there, D?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up real quick. So this is coming from ABC News. Mixed reviews for the new Cracker Barrel logo. The CEO says redesign feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. I don't know who's telling this person
Yeah,
this
right.
because,
Yeah, right.
So Cracker Barrel. I don't know. I can't say. Maybe I'm gonna have a reading problem today too. Cracker Barrel has made its way into the internet. Yeah, I can't say that word. As a hybrid
Zeitgeist.
restaurant, Zeitgeist. Okay, as a hybrid restaurant and country store, it has been rolling out its redesigned interiors and new logo to mixed reviews, but its CEO told Good Morning America this week that the feedback so far has been overwhelmingly positive. People like what we're doing, Julie Fells Massino told GMA on Tuesday in response to the shift to a more modern country touches. Cracker Barrel needs to feel like the Cracker Barrel for today and for tomorrow. The things that you love are all still there. We need people to choose us, and we want people to choose us. What? That makes no goddamn sense. Anyway, Messina
that sounds like the kind of crap that came out of Kamala Harris's mouth. I mean, does she have the same publicist as Kamala Harris?
Probably the same people writing the scripts,
Right?
Yes, it's pretty stupid. Messino added that at a recent on-site meeting with managers in Florida, the number one question I got asked was, how can I get a remodel? And when can I get a remodel? And how do I get on the list? What the fuck? There's more word salad. I feel stupider after reading it.
If that anecdote is actually true, that's just a bunch of fucking middle managers kissing up to the big boss because this was her idea. Oh, hell yes, we love this. We love this, boss. Yes. Give us a bigger bonus, please. Yeah. That's all that fucking is.
Her quotes just get stupider from there. She says, the buzz is so good, not only from our customers, but from our team. So it's an even
bullshit.
bigger circle jerk. Yes, a bigger circle jerk. And it's like, they're just sitting there sniffing each other's shit. So yeah, Macedo also announced the company's new campaign on Tuesday dubbed All the More, which she said highlights how people feel about Cracker Barrel.
Jesus.
I mean, all the more what? They stripped everything down and took everything off the logo. Like, how is it all the more? I don't know. So she continues to say it's bigger than just a meal. We have a retail shop. You're going to get great country hospitality with our scratch-made food in our restaurants. And that's really what the campaign celebrates. Which sounds like even more word salad.
I'm going to say Cracker Barrel's biscuits are dope. They just are. Yeah.
She said that the new logo is enhanced brand look, but I mean that doesn't look enhanced. It looks like minimized.
Right.
The new simplified text-only logo was widely circulated on the internet this week, with many critics taking to social media to voice their opinions over the new look. The new logo forgoes the previous illustration, a man in overalls sitting in a chair next to a large soda Cracker Barrel, from which the restaurant business gets its name. The new logo instead focuses on the brand name displayed in dark brown font against a golden yellow background.
It looks like somebody arranged turds in a piss-filled toilet bowl to make that logo.
It does kind of look a little like a toilet. Huh?
Oh, there's the CEO of Cracker Barrel right there.
Oh,
that explains everything. The glasses, it frickin' explains every damn thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So bring back the old logo. One Instagram user wrote in the comments. Another person wrote, I have no idea why companies feel the need to change the logo when the one that they had for decades works so well. At least leave the barrel in the logo. Yeah. The company said in a press release this week that the new logo is now rooted even more closely to the iconic barrel shape and word mark that started it all. I mean, I don't know on what level of the spectrum you have to be on to be able to connect what the fuck they just said. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to see it. I just don't understand.
You know, another angle on this whole rebrand, their stock is taking a hit. Look at this from a post from Colin Rugg. 14% over the rebrand. Their stock took a nosedive, 14%. Look at this.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they say, why, right? Like go woke, go broke, or get woke, get broke, whichever way you want to fucking say
this
it.
meme explains exactly how I feel about this rebrand.
Oh my god. Is that like the final? No, it's not a final boss, but it's like the Queen of Filth.
Right.
One of the bosses on the Path of Exile. Like, no.
Let's see. Rebel says, I am so tired of people wasting time, energy, and money on stuff that is not broken. We have real issues and people wasting resources on the wrong things. Here, Rebel with no yell. You are absolutely correct, ma'am. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. And they're going to feel it. Like, there is no way any of the word salad that they said like connects with the final result of their rebranding. Like, nothing brings it back to its roots. Like, they just took away all the things that the customers loved about it. Even the interior of the restaurant, right? I was telling you before the show that I went there once, and that's like the one thing that I thought was really cool. Like, looking at everything in there, and yeah, the little store that it had was pretty cool. But like, now it feels like you're like at a Denny's with just like some pictures on the wall. Like, it doesn't make it special anymore.
You know, one thing I always loved about a Cracker Barrel is everyone you ever walked into, and I don't care where it was. Well, I don't know. I don't spend much time in deep blue states, but pretty much any Cracker Barrel I've ever gone into has a freaking double barrel shotgun hanging above the fireplace. And there's always a fireplace. There's always a double barrel shotgun there. The type that, like the old Coach gun type that had the exposed hammers. You know, that's hey, holy crap. Look who's here, guys. It's Tay.
Hey, homie.
Hi.
Hey, brother. I'm glad to see you.
He's like, hi.
I'm not very high. I love being high, but I don't get high. So. Oh my god, I'm disheveled.
You look like $1,000, man.
Nah, you look like $1 million. See, you're like a $2 bill. That's okay.
Hey, $2 bills are precious.
Oh,
yes, they
are.
are.
So $2.50. Excuse me.
Okay, my value went up, so.
Hey, at least it went up. All right, so what are we talking about? Because
we're talking about the Cracker Barrel rebrand. I know you got something to say about that, buddy.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah, brother. So, you know, for you guys that are watching, like, I live in downtown Atlanta, so Lake Eola. If you want to do the map search, Lake Eola 32801, and then the Cracker Barrel, it's right on South Cimarron. She's talking. I know very well because that's East Orlando. South Cimarron, right in the 32803, 3282223. It's South Cimarron, La Vista. I know this really well. And the entire neighborhood, it's all very wholesome Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican. It's where I grew up. None of this is what she's saying. None of this woke shit. It's just true. I to this day will definitely say that what shooting himself in the foot the Democrats are is bringing a bunch of like Spanish folk in because we're very family oriented, very Christian oriented, and like just traditional. So I know where this is at. It's about a quarter mile, half mile right before you get into the airport, which is MCO, which has across the street is the highest gas station prices in the entire America. So say if the one a quarter mile up the street is like 283, this is like 956 because you have to do it before you gas up. So she's like, oh no, all these people want a rebrand. All these people want this and this. Like I literally messaged Benny probably within 8 minutes after he posted this. I was like, dude, she's lying. Like nobody asked for this. No, people want a whole rebrand. Yes. This rebrand? Fuck that. And then on top of that, like, if you cannot go to historical precedents on when something like this happens, it's called Cracker Barrel Team. Cracker. Say it with me. Saltines. But, it's just, we've all done, nationwide road trips at least one time in our life. And it's busy as fuck. And, I've seen just so many white folk to black folk to Spanish folk to Asian, not Indian, because like they don't have like bath water that you could reuse and take showers there with 1 bar of soap. But it's the same shit. And how do you drop like hundreds of $1 million in one day? Do you not know your audience? Can you not fucking read it? Yeah, do a rebrand. Don't fucking do it into this bullshit where you take it away. We were the last. Hey, I would definitely say, like, I don't know why I'll identify as white when it's convenient to me. I'll identify as South American when it's convenient to me. I have that. Hey, dual citizenship. Fuck me, right? But no, fuck that, man. Like, how are you going to do this much shit and just ruin, like, you're running down the 95, run down to 75, run down like I-1 and 3 and all this. They're killing their market. And it's only been like hundreds of millions of dollars in stocks. I don't know. I'm just catching up. This is just like my kind of ranty. So, hello.
Can you still hear?
Oh yeah, their stock value dropped like 14%. We just covered that before you came on.
14%. How many millions of dollars was that? I would say on an educated guess, unknown, I would say between 17 million to 225 million. Realistically, 140.
Well, they were saying that like customer feedback has been like astronomically good, but I think their numbers obviously show something completely different. And I mean, a company is only going to take so much loss before they realize that they done fucked up, and then they gotta like reverse back, like put it in reverse. And yeah, they're about to find out. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom line.
You fuck around and find out. And hey, listen, we have a very, like everyone chat. Like, I can't see it now. Like I just chimed in right in. Like I'm looking at like this much screen right now. Like I guarantee, like I know our audience. Like our audience is the most diverse. Like we have trans, we have white, we have Asian, we have black, we have gays, we have lesbian, we have everything. And I love you all for this because you're here to talk about this. But like the fact of the matter is, it's like, we're being marginalized unless you look like me. Everything's being marginalized. It's like, no, yeah, cool. I don't want to fucking walk into a little whiskey barrel this big and stub my knee. Yeah, nobody wants that. But what it was is that was the last of the Americana, if you would. And no, she's like saying all this like, oh yeah, well everyone asked for it. Nobody fucking asked for that. No one. You're not gonna have 100 people talk to you and like, oh yeah, make this as like whitewash. Not even say it on contextual of like race, but just rinse it out. I'm like, no, it was like the last homely thing that there was of Americana. I think
Yeah.
anything that's next after this. Sorry, I'm trying to get my screen started. Start pull everything up while I talk. The only thing that's next is Waffle House. They should have targeted Waffle House years ago. Everything else should have been left alone. Leave the Land O'Lakes Indian Grill alone. Leave Aunt Jemima alone. Leave Uncle Ben's alone. Leave Cracker Barrel alone. Like they're not gonna get extra black folks to Cracker Barrel. You gotta get extra white folks into what's it called? Into pancakes. Or Louisiana, like through the rice. No, that's not how it works. But they're just slowly they're taking away. And you know what it kind of reminds me of? Don't get me wrong. I know Brian. I know you're on this too. But it's almost a Maoism. Except a very slow delete. It's a very slow delete of Maoism is what's going on right now. Maoism took like a rampart of, was it 60 years or something? Deleted the culture, deleted religion, deleted everything, traditionism. The only thing that we're missing is rampart on speed and the murder. But, they don't need. Hey, you can laugh at it, you can snort at it, but
No, it's not wrong. You know what?
Shut up.
At least they left the Tapatio guy alone. Boom. They didn't. They left that one alone. I kept hearing some stuff, but they left him alone. So
And here we are with the FBI watching us. FBI guy, just bring it all back to us. Please.
All right. So I think, yes, this is the next big one.
I run this because my screen's not turned on.
Okay, I could definitely read that one because this is a major victory for Trump. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Coming from Fox News. So New York appeals court throws out the $500 million penalty against Trump in Letitia James's civil case. So that's a big one. So an appellate court has thrown out the $500 million civil fraud penalty against President Donald Trump in the high-profile case brought by New York Attorney General Letitia James. The New York appellate division overturned appellate. Sorry. Thanks, Brian. You come in clutch. Overturned the penalty. Let's see. Oh, are we having a video? Oh, maybe it's on my end.
Might be.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sorry for that. It started playing a video on the article and I'm like, I thought it was on the show. So anyways, okay, so overturned the penalty, ruling the disgorgement. Is that what it is? Disgorgement was an excessive fine that violates the 8th Amendment. The 5-member panel all upheld findings that Trump and his company were liable, affirming that James acted within her authority and that injunctive relief to curb Trump organization practices was appropriate. The ruling leaves liability intact, but eliminates the massive financial penalty of $364 million plus interest, which rises to around $500 million. Trump took to Truth Social to declare a total victory, rail against James and the original trial judge, Arthur Egnon, whatever that bastard. James claimed a win too, noting the appeals court upheld the findings of fraud and restrictions on Trump's businesses, and she pledged to appeal the penalty decision. A total victory in the fake New York story, in the fake New York State Attorney General Letitia James case, Trump wrote. I greatly respect the fact that the court had the courage to throw out this unlawful and disgraceful decision that was hurting businesses all throughout New York State. Others were afraid to do business there. The amount, including interest and penalties, was over $500 million. It was a political witch hunt in a business sense, the likes of which no one has ever seen before. He also blasted the case as election interfering, saying it was tried during his 2024 presidential campaign, while praising Justice David Friedman, who issued a partial dissent. Yeah. I mean, I feel that this was a good thing that they threw this out, because clearly it was extremely excessive. All the penalties, we really have never seen something like this actually happen. And there's no way that you look at this case and don't think that this was a witch hunt.
There's no way you can say we haven't seen anything like this before. We've seen this dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of times.
With who?
Shit. With who? Trump, NC cases.
Yeah, there you go. Trump. Anything that has to do with Trump.
Anything that I've seen, anything that has to do with just anybody. Like, I can't even name it. Those are just, if it has to do with him.
Well, I mean, of course, it's been a witch hunt against Trump, because they've convicted him. Like, all the court cases against Trump, like, are just blown out of proportion. Like, they're just digging and trying so hard to get him on everything. While, you see cases like James Comey, for example. Like, they're seeing, well, yeah, but like it came out that there is evidence that the government knew that he had leaked that information, and they didn't pursue any charges against him. And it's like,
which is
wild. The evidence was there. Yeah, it's insane.
Because then he was going through. It was like Comey and Schiff were like, oh, well, if they're whistleblowers, like, yeah, no, that's cool, like, we're fine. But if they're whistleblowers, you don't want to just confirm their credibility. Like, you can have some like fucking cocksucker on the side of the street just be like, oh, they did this and that, and then that's the credibility everyone's running with. And so it's like, and so now we're just like, hey, you don't have to put it out, but put it out into the court, do this and that. Like, it's such a false pretense. It's like a Me Too. You don't need proof.
Yeah, but see, they get away with it, but Trump farts, and they try to convict him for it, and it's just like y'all are making shit up to go after him, and it's clear that it is a persecution of someone that they don't like. So they've got that TDS like pretty strong, because like he can't do anything that they're not trying to sue him for. While like these other ones are like clear cut, like, hey, you have a strong case against this person, and not only do they not pursue it, they don't, no charges, nothing filed, they get to walk free after they broke the law. And it's just like, what the hell, dude? What is going on? It's just, it blows my mind. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. What is Funk saying? Thank you, Funk. America is an uncommon term these days. Coincidentally, today I was thinking that the Grateful Dead captured the spirit of America for better than any country music in probably 30 plus years.
Was it Freebird by Leonard Skinner? No, not that one. Give you a hard time, brother. No, but he brings up a good point. Like, we have this, I've been to enough countries. I've been to like every continent except Antarctica. And I've been there not for like 2 days or something. Like, I've spent at least like a month in every country. No, like, we fuck. But then you'll have like these Icelandic people. They're like, oh, you guys don't have free speech. I'm like, yeah, we fucking do. And you go to UK, you don't have fucking free speech. Actually, I think I even sent you this thing before. This guy in the UK earlier today was it was a riot or protest. It was a protest. And he was on the fence, and he was like, pork tastes better than steak. And he got arrested, and he got 20 months in jail in England. And then if there's 372 schools, or something like that inside of England, 75% of them are strictly, they've designated, if you're not Muslim, you cannot be in this. Like, so now you have these kids live in these towns who are not gaining it. Like, the whole country's fucked. I don't care who you are. Like, just everybody goes to school. But, if you can't practice your free religion, if you can't practice your free speech, which I think is article like 19 or 20 inside of theirs, which is eligible, it's just something like that. Someone will correct me on this. But it's like, the fuck is going on? Like, I say every day, like, England has fallen 100%.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm reading. Funk says that I read his quote wrong, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. The text is just so small on my screen. I tried.
You have to be this much bigger or larger in text.
Yeah, it's like so tiny, and I'm like squinting, and I'm trying to look. And
Hey, let's not put him down. Let's put him down. He puts the work in. Funk master. I'm trying to figure this out.
Here, this is a good one too. Let's see.
Do
you have it? Do you have it pulled up or?
Nah, I have like a 37-inch like LG like game monitor, but like there's a button underneath. All right, so no pun. I know I always talk like punny. So there's a button underneath. So if you press it, it's the power, and you can kind of switch in between like what HDMI you want to go to. So that's it, and it's not going into it.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll read it.
So that being said, you read it. I'm gonna close this out because like my screen's half of it on the tablet, so I'm gonna put on my.
Okay, no, that's
back in
fine.
1 second.
Okay,
Brian.
So this one is coming to us from CNN. So it says Ukrainian man arrested over mysterious Nord Stream pipeline attacks. So forgive me, I can't read again today, so I'm gonna do my best. So Italian police have arrested a Ukrainian man suspected of coordinating the attacks on the Nord Stream pipelines in the months that followed Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. The explosions nearly 3 years ago left gas billowing from Nord Stream 1 and 2, two major conduits that transported Russian gas to Europe, and prompted a huge operation to find out who was responsible. The origin of the explosions has been subject of intense speculation and further stoked political tensions in Europe following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Neither of the pipelines were actually actively transporting gas to Europe at the time of the leaks, though they still held gas under pressure, and both Ukraine and Russia denied any involvement. Germany's federal prosecutor's office announced the arrest. In a statement, they said that the suspect, named only as Shirhi K under German privacy laws, belongs to a group of people who planted explosive devices in the gas pipeline Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 near the island of Bornholm in September 2022. Italian police confirmed the arrest of the suspect in Rimini, northern Italy, but gave few other details. He will be brought before a German judge after being extradited. CNN reached out.
Wrong. Everything is bullshit. So let me.
You think so?
Anyways, the suspect and his accomplice used sailing out to carry out an attack traveling to the port of Rostock, Germany. Prosecutors said, adding to the vessel has been rented out to a German company. No, complete bullshit. Bullshit.
So?
Another tinfoil hat. Complete bullshit. We sold it out to him. Trump already said one thing. He's like, no, it's not going to happen. He said, if I do not do this, excuse me, that's not what then Biden's going to do this. And he's like, yeah, we're probably going to attack him. A week after Trump said that on that exchange in the presidency. And then he did that. And then that was a huge thing. I guarantee you, we all drive cars I get, my truck gets 12 miles a gallon, and yeah, no, it was warmer than him. He even said he did it at one thing. If you can find that before it got scrubbed, Brian, please find it. We'll pick it up later. No. This guy is a fallback. I guarantee you this guy is the press guy that had nothing going for him. If you look at his family, we could do a dark web search on this. His family is, in 9 months, will be getting a throwback of at least $23 million. Nope, it's bullshit. We did it. We know we did it. We blame him on the Polish, and now we're blaming on who, you said?
Is a Ukrainian.
Nope.
A Ukrainian man.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's no Ukrainian man because there's no purpose to it because it neither benefited nor neglected either Ukraine or Russia. Russia has one of the largest oil reserves in the entire planet. Can you agree on that?
Well, it says
one of them. I'm not saying like us, like past 20 years now we realize like we have like the long dick, 12-inch Mandingo dick of we have the most oil in the world. That's why we're not giving any of the oil because when everything else fails, we are going to have the presidency and rely on all the resources to pay us. But no, this is a fuck you. And the fact that people believe this is bullshit, sorry. Like, no, I've known about this forever. And no, it's bullshit. Sorry.
Okay.
No, it's complete bullshit. Because Germany is like, no, it wasn't us. And then they even have underwater sonars. They had everything to protect the line. Because there are sonar lines because, on transatlantic seas, you have this big old 6-foot optic fiber, even bigger than this size house. You need these optic fibers to go transatlantic. It's not satellite. It's not anything. You have gargantuan fucking fibers going through it. And like, oh, but they had no oil running. But then they have the same pressure. Do you know what? All right, so put this right. So these motors that run. Do you know anything about electric motors?
No, or how I'm a chick, dude.
No, okay. But if they're running air, think about this. So you have electric motors, which are high in torque. That's why you see like all these new cars like, oh, this is faster than this. But instant torque. But they cannot run high in torque forever. Liquid does not expand. Liquid does not compress. But for instance, for the sake of the matter is, I'm speaking on water, H2O. I'm sure, because what's called, was it poly, what's the plastic? Whatever the plastics are, they can expand, they can shrink. That's fine, cool, perfect. But the amount of pressure an electric motor has to put through like 40 miles to compress this air, the air would become liquid. The steel and the bolts could not hold this. It's impossible. So for them to put this out, like it doesn't take more than, like I used to study like, dynamics and stuff like this, like when I was doing engineering before I went to health and science. But no, it just doesn't make sense. Like the amount of air pressure you would have to expand compared to the distance to what the output of the motor is, it is physically impossible. You know what that's like? That would be like saying if you were in, say you're in Texas, and
I am.
Yeah, I know you are. Say if you're in Texas, right? This is just how loose base on physics is. If you're in Texas, and I'm in Florida, we'll put it closer. We'll put it like I'm in Louisiana. We'll save each other 800 miles. So I'm right on the panhandle. You're right where you are because I know where you're at. So we got like 500, 600, 700 miles of that, whatever. That would be like, there's this. And then I put a grenade there. And then the pressure is supposed to carry all the way through. And then not through fragmentation, but through concussion, you're supposed to be affected. It doesn't make sense. The compression doesn't make sense. It would take weeks, months, years, because you have to compress it. But the pressure would build up the atmosphere into it. It's impossible. It's physically impossible. I'm not saying physically because of, I'm saying on dynamics of thermogeneration, hydrodynamics. It's everything. I'm sure some
Yeah.
on my thing. It's impossible. Fuck them. Are people this stupid? And like I said, Germany. No one in Ukraine is going to do it. Ukraine controls the fresh water to Russia, which is one of the reasons why this whole war started. Sorry, it just annoys the fuck out of me that stuff like this gets put out and like people believe it. What does it say?
I mean, you look like you know a lot about it. So I mean, you went into.
I've been talking about this the entire time. Like I always say this, I just don't go into it. Just like with confidence. Fun. By the way, let me read this. All right, bring it back.
And I think
Lorenz, hey, you don't exist, by the way. Sorry, no one will get that, but me and them. Trouble. Yo, Hardy always has like hardcore tunes on this. I love it.
What do you say we move on to the next segment?
Yeah, go for it.
That one's kind of interesting.
That sounds like it's gonna be boring.
So I don't know if my link is gonna work on this one. It's not letting me click on this one, but basically,
I can
oh, here we go. It let me open it.
No, I wanna read this one. This is
you want to read this one? Go for it then.
Something different. Scientists rain a volcano. Is this what?
No, not that one.
Fox. Hold on, give me a second. Where I'm reading from is not a hyperlink. Give me 1 second, boys.
It'll work. You just gotta click on it.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys.
Somebody's in trouble.
All right, I'll try to read it. Yeah, expand it. All right, so San Diego. It's from Fox 5. Brian, do me a favor. Scroll up. All right, perfect. I'll tell you one. Keep it there. U.S. Yeah, perfect. Right there. U.S. Navy sailors stationed at Naval Base San Diego who agreed to sell Navy secrets. All right, death penalty. That's it. I don't care. Like at this
point, it was
point,
like the end of the story.
Yeah, that is it. It's been like that. It's been that way since prior to the Constitution since we won. It's death penalty, and I think it should still be that way. I mean, but Home Dude did still fuck a bunch of honest Chinese spies. Chinese ladies like butt stuff. Sailor Station Naval Base San Diego, who agreed to sell Navy secrets to Chinese intelligence of 12,000. What a fucking cut! $12,000, dog. I'm gonna keep reading this team, but $12,000. You know you can literally have like some like off-brand chick on OF like give you head for $12,000 for sex, and use that for like $75,000. Who was convicted Wednesday? Jin Kao Wei, 25. Yeah, that's the only thing I can pronounce. It's found guilty.
I just can't believe that he would like 12,000 isn't that much money. Like for you to end up in prison forever, $12,000. Like
I agree with you. Shit.
Anyway,
I had an offer for a green card, which I never took, for $75,000. I was like, wait, put it back, Brian. Put it back. Let me read this. All right. Jim Wei was found guilty of 6 crimes, including conspiracy to commit espionage. 12,000. Wow. Dude is a fucking not senator, but he was in it, and he still hasn't. Espionage, unlawful export of. Hopefully, it says OnlyFans. Chinese girls like butt stuff. So conspiracy to export. No, they do. Every Asian girl likes butt stuff. So If you want a traditional girl, good values, do that. And then you don't have to worry about kids till you're ready. Technical data related to defense articles in violation of Arms Export Control Act and International Traffic Arms and Arms and Regulations. Hold on, I got to read that again. Because that was just a bunch of... All right. So, including conspiracy to commit espionage. Then espionage. Oh, man, I hate people. No one pre-reads this. Unlawful export of and conspiracy of to export. Nobody fact checked this stuff, or not fact check, proofreads this. Technical data related to defense articles. Here we go. In violation of Arms Export Control Act of International Traffic in Arms Regulations. So that's just CITAR cider. The United States Department of Justice said they could have just said that. This is why I hate this. You see me guys bullshit on this all the time. Department of Justice said in news release he was found not guilty in the count of naturalizing fraud. I got a lot to say on that one. Let me do this. Brian, up to the blue line, I'll read up to, but according to evidence presented in trial, Wade, in his role of machinist mate, held U.S. security clearance. Hence why the most beautiful lady ever, who's old, revoked 37 passes, had access to sensitive national defense information about the ship's weapons, propulsion, and desalination. I don't know, I'm assuming that's right, desalination systems. If someone could pull that up on...
Desalination, it produces fresh water from the ship while it's at sea.
Oh, okay. So it's almost like what they do on the nuclear ships for long term. Okay. Thank you, brother. And amphibious salt ships. Yeah, I was waiting for you to do that. Salt ships like the Essex resemble small aircraft carriers and allow the U.S. military to project power and maintain. All right, so I have to say this. Who the fuck controls? All right, I'm sorry. I say this all the time, but who the fuck is controlling? You know, my bad, shoveled hair. Cool, perfect team, awesome. You know, I know you guys are in the know. Let me read in a second. Brian, just put it up on the side. Who the fuck is controlling what these articles are? It's almost like it's like a bullshit. It's not even a chat GBT. It's a chat GB like mid boner thing. Like it's a half-witted shit. Nothing makes sense. Like the article, I swear to God, the amount of stuff. And then some people are gonna be like, "Oh no, it's so sad." No, it's factually nothing about the English diction on how it's supposed to be written, on what the wording is compared to the consonants, and I can go on for like an hour on this. It's pathetic. You heard me say for hours. Let me go on. Hardy says it's hard to be beautiful with older music. I'm gonna read into this. So Hardy, I have every first edition LP Beatles album ever. I knew the Beatles before I knew Wu-Tang. AK says someone offered me $40K to marry them and marry. Actually, AK, it was right around that time. Like you and me, was Chilean girl. Hardy says off-brand chick, merch one. No, actually, this girl actually would have been like the wife I always look for. Unless they're going through it. No, she's Chilean. I'm Chilean. It makes sense. Quality of writing in these news articles sucks. I say every day, as this motherfucker can't even present, like even type suck properly. Hey, thank you for proving the point. Jen,
oh my gosh.
How you doing? How you doing? It's AI after I broke it again. No, yeah, AI. Then we have
Jennifer's
semi.
been breaking AIs all over the place. Look, she says she broke it like 7 times this year, and it's different AI.
Today is going to turn into a well-mannered. You want to see what I used to be? Like all the boys know this is it. D, you know what this photo is, but I'll show you. Let me. When you get so too in depth into sales. So, Brian, what are we looking at right now? That's where you chip in and talk.
Something about a pod of dolphins.
All right, so I don't know where it's coming from. But it's okay.
Oh, is that or something different?
This might be. Scientists play a waiting game with a giant volcano off the west coast. Everything's off the west coast. It's the largest thing in the world. Point Nemo is in the west coast. All right, so hundreds of miles of port. All right, so I'm gonna cut it off into another couple paragraphs, right? If it has anything to do with that dead fucking tree that I talked about last night. Hundreds of miles of off-coast Oregon, Deb Delhi. No, keep going. One up. You're doing the opposite. Watched a pod of. I can't read black box, dude. A pod of dolphins swim past the research vessel's Atlantis as the sun keeps going down the Pacific Ocean. Beneath the calm seas lurk beneath axial seamount, a massive volcano about 4,500 feet below the ocean's surface. Kelly and her team are in the middle. All right, so this is actually, this is one of those stories. It's mission. Wait, I'll tell you when. Up, 2. Here, while we're doing this, AD, fill it in, and then I'm gonna fill it in.
So hundreds of miles off the coast of Oregon, Deb Kelly watched a pod of dolphins swim past the research vessel Atlantis at the sunset on the Pacific Ocean. Both beneath the calm seas lurked a behemoth, axial seamount, a massive volcano 4,500 feet below the ocean's surface. Kelly and her team are in the middle of a maintenance mission, working nearly 24 hours a day for weeks to recover and restore the instruments that keep tabs on the volcano, which scientists believe will erupt in 2025.
So Kelly, director of the regional cabled array, is not sure. You ever notice how I have this so I can read this on my own, but have you not realized we like to own what we do. We like to talk about factual stuff as far as we don't like to be opinionated. We like to for me I'm the devil's avocado, if you would. But the past couple of months it's always been this loose end bullshit. Something that can actually be good, but it's always for this. So now going into this, I'm just saying this. Same thing with that huge fucking shit that's supposed to attack the aliens. USA reported on the volcano in May, and not much has changed since then. By the way, I'm legally blind, so excuse me. Other than a slight decline in some of the precursors to eruption. Researchers say they still don't know what it will take to trigger the next eruption, exactly what will happen. All right, a couple of nuclear bombs and 10,000 years. We can only wait and see. Shut the fuck up, bitch. But nothing seems imminent at the moment since the rate of unrest keeps wavering and down, up and down. Oh my god, that's like saying, "Oh, give good blowjobs and fucking jack off with a fucking dry hand." Bill Chadwick, a volcanologist with Oregon State University, there has been a volcano erupt since '84. Excuse me on this. I know we can all say with the hot springs, but who's part of the team that's studying volcano wrote in July 30 post. reservoir has been filling with magma since the eruption in 2015, gradually inflating and causing a volcano to rise. Eventually, the pressure will become so great it will open up and lava. Do you not see? This is the stuff I always talk about. Like, yes, magma's gonna flow. It's a pimple. Magma is a pimple. It always is. You know, we can depending on how old you are. Like, I was just old enough to realize what Mount St. Helens was. Everyone else, if you're not born in the 80s or like the mid 80s to mid 90s, if you're late into it, that's okay. It's fine. But like all your volcano eruptions have just been like magma, just like half jizzing through, which is the whole world is perfect for that. But we've all known, like, on the west coast of the US, it's gonna happen. But like stuff like this is just, it annoys me. Because they use that as clickbait scare tactics, so that way it can do something. It's not gonna happen. Like, realistically, a true volcanoes, like a true volcano erupts every 10,000 years. Right around that mark. We're kind of offset between Mount St. Helens and was it Pompeii? We're offset on that one. We've seen it. No, you can, if you Google it on YouTube, like, boat on the side. By the way, great video, Brian. If you pull it up with the volume on, it's only like 16 seconds long. It's probably like a mile and a half off of it. Please play if you can. And when the head bolts off, you see these huge chunks of this. But the concussion, like the shock wave, literally shattered the entire bed. And then, yes, we all know that like the Midwest for us it's gonna blow up sometime. And like, thankfully I live in Florida, so I don't have to worry about it. Everyone else, love you. I'm gonna say, Dean, if you want to come over, you and your husband, your family, you're Mexicant, but it says, Taya's going to turn into a well-met hole. All right, that's one. Hydrate. Let's see. I don't know. Volcano. As becoming a volcano. But we all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, there's so few, like, the complete destruction, like cataclysmic erasure of society. There's the closest thing in it is gonna be into the Midwest. Wait, keep putting that. We'll put it on. Keep it in the chat. We can put it back another couple minutes. It's not too big. I study Mount St. Helens and Vesuvius and a few other. So Jennifer, put it with same. Hey Brian, just let it push back a little bit. By the way, we do have another show. We can only go so far back, but slow week volcano. I think yes. Maybe D might like to speak. Yeah, I do overtalk a lot. Yep, you're right. You're right, Spartan.
You're on a roll there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, normally I let you go on it, but Spartan, you're right. D, you're on.
I mean, to me, when I look at these articles, I completely agree with you. They are very like someday, somehow, this event is going to happen, but we don't know when. But it's imminent, but we don't know when. Like just kind of like how like there was going to be a giant earthquake and California was going to fall into the ocean. I mean, I've been hearing that since I was a little kid, and I'm 42, and it's. I mean, yes, you know.
Boys, we got our age. 42. We got our age.
I hope.
Mark that down.
I've never lied about my age. I have never lied about my age, but I hope my family is very buoyant, in case that happens, because you know, hopefully they'll float and survive.
No, their booty's gonna float and their face is gonna drown. I
But
gotta talk shit to you.
yeah, that's always my opinion on these. It's just very like clickbaity. You know, it doesn't really tell you much.
No,
It's kind of stupid, but
I don't think it's stupid what you're saying. And like what I say, like for what I say, I think it is stupid. And what you're saying at the same time, it is not stupid. You know,
no, I think the
I'm
articles are
scared of the
stupid.
no,
I think, well, no, yeah, the articles are stupid because it's clearly just clickbait. They're just trying to get people scared. You know, it's like fear mongering, because they have nothing precise. Oh, I was born in 1983, specifically May. I'm actually, my birthday's May the 6th. So
up. You're gonna have so many fucking weird shit show up at your house. Shut up. No,
Oh,
you're right.
no.
I agree with you. I agree with you. We agree. We agree at the same reason. We both agree at the inverse of it, but we're on the same thing, but for different reasons. No, I'm for it. Like, what I do not agree with is I do not agree with mass media putting some fear-mongering bullshit into something. What I do agree with is just knowing. But the fact of the matter is, like, everyone's so hypersensitive to, you know, I'm not even gonna say stuff that you and I show, because, like, you know, we limit what we show to the days. You know, the other show can do the other 2 days. But that's what it is. It's you have these fucking weirdos who are just. You can have like some fucking weirdos that are on like on the right, like the Antifas. You can have some just hyper queers on the left. You can have like the middle of America, you know, where you and I can just look at everything and just judge it. Then you can look at the left or the right side, and you're like, okay, that's it. But like, you know, they have some idea who they think is libertarian, and then it goes in extreme into that, and then they look like fucking, you know, that's what we do. It's when these articles come out that have such massive publication, it's a scare tactic. It's a thing like, oh, this and that. Like shit, I guarantee you the next one's gonna come out. It's like, oh, this big old thing that's about to come out, like interdimensional, like the 7-mile wide thing. Is racist because they're Trump. Guaranteed. It sounds stupid. Cat, does that? You know, it sounds stupid. Like,
well, I mean,
families.
everything.
We have families.
Think about it.
We all agree. If we have families, how we became who we are. We have families. We talk. We react. You know, I'm not going to say for 100%. We're not speaking absolutes, but like, it just doesn't make sense for this. But that's the reason. It doesn't make sense. But then you have these stupid people, whether it be left, right, centrist, everything stupid, just NPCs, and that's the biggest problem. You know, I think that's the overcome. And I do believe the overcome was, you know, yeah. I'm kind of dying out because I'm talking over you. So,
well, what I was gonna say is that these like events, right? These natural disasters that are like coming. I think they're desperately trying to tie it all to like climate change, right? So I was watching some kind of documentary the other day, and it was like, oh, this event that happened is the first thing that we've seen due to climate change. And like I was mentioning the other day that like they first started out with, okay, global warming, right? And then from there, they moved to just, they wanted to encompass everything, which every generation, they change it from a different type of climate change, which is the acid rain, the ozone. There's always this catastrophic natural event that we can't control, right? Or that we're contributing to. It's all our fault. You have, now it's just encompassing everything. And I was watching the different weather patterns because, the Farmer's Almanac was saying that this year was going to be colder and wetter in Texas, and it was well. It's just what they're saying.
Make a point.
Because it was We listen to the Farmer's Almanac. It's not always right, but whatever. It's just a thing we do here in Texas. And so,
No, it's what you do. Like here in Florida, the Farmer's Almanac is the Farmer's Almanac. You know.
yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. The article that I was reading was talking about El Nino and La Nina patterns. So when I was a kid, it was either a El Nino year or La Nina year. And now this how they broke it down is like, okay, it might be El Nino patterns or La Nina patterns. And I'm like, wait a minute, which is it? Because before it was one or the other. Now they're trying to say that in any given year, any given time, you're going to get El Nino or La Nina patterns. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? But anyways.
Hey, so let me,
I think,
while you're talking about El Nino and El Nina, because like you and I both know exactly what that is. I'm going to write this down, keep talking about it. And I already wrote down something. I'm sure the team has already seen. I've marked it down on this, but I'm going to mark this down while you're talking. Just talk about the storms. Don't talk about anything particular, because I want to make sure they say El Nino. Don't talk about timing 4 years.
well, I wasn't going to talk anything specifically about the storms. Just, they're saying that there's a little bit more cooling in the ocean than there has been. Other than that, I mean, it's more like clickbait to keep us scared, I think. And that's basically what it boils down to, even with this article. But also, I think we also need to start moving on to caption this. So maybe we should do that, and we'll chat about this in the meantime, in between. Are y'all ready for caption this? Oh, let's go. Whoa. That's a Karen.
I got the best thing ever.
She's like melting into the fence.
All right, so what I was gonna say is, for El Nino and El Nino. So all we talk about is, by the way, you got the fence and all this stuff. I know what I'm gonna say. Kind of looks like Hillary, if you would. Team, please bear with me if I'm kind of annoying. I kind of want to enjoy myself.
She looks like that bitch Carol Baskins.
Turns out she's not a bitch. Well, she's a cunt, but she's not a bitch.
Well, she didn't kill her husband in a meat grinder and fed him to the lions.
But can you
or
imagine,
the tigers, or what was it? Tigers.
Think about this. Like, you're just a normal, like me. I'm a normal 6 foot white guy. He is a normal 6 foot white guy, and she was such a cunt. He had to leave the entire fucking continent.
Yep.
Well, excuse me on that.
Oh, let's see.
If I text you what I want to post, can you do it for me?
Yeah. Send it right over. Oh snap! Look at Fawn coming in with Elizabeth Warren after she was told to leave the reservation. That's pretty good. And then we got Jennifer with Karen fencing over her complaints. I like that one too. Good job. Let's see. Where's yours, Tay? I see you typing.
Yeah, well, give it to me.
Is it like really long? I just see that. Okay. Oh snap. Okay, let's get this typed up. Okay. Tay says,
just plus it. Just copy and paste it.
I can't because it's from my phone on my computer.
All right. So what I wrote is for me, Marilyn Manson finding out his surgery wasn't a success.
I'm about to type it.
All right, give me 30.
There you go. Typed it. It went in on YouTube.
Are you still using YouTube on this? Fine. No, I'm not.
I went on YouTube because I feel like when I look at my YouTube,
Hey team, do me a
I don't
favor.
know. There's a lot of.
Hey team, do me a favor. I know you guys come a lot for like come over and then visit. You know, the CAD. Listen that because I know I'm a fucking retard. But this is a favor. Like between the fact of the matter of like YouTube, X, or Rumble, like what do you choose and why you do it? Great time to do it. So that way it actually helps us. Give me 1 second. Give me 30 seconds.
I don't know. I haven't really checked our X all that much just because I feel like initially when we first started doing this stream, we used to get a lot of interactions on X. And then it kind of switched over to YouTube and Rumble. So I don't know. Next, you'll want to build a wall. Oh, that's a good one, Hardy. I like that one. Yeah, I like the YouTube format better than Rumble. And like I know we're supposed to use Rumble, but it's just so glitchy and it doesn't let me skip ads and I don't know. I don't know. I pay for YouTube Premium so that I don't have to watch a whole bunch of ads, and I'm just so used to it. It's
Hey, yeah, no. So here, sorry. Whew. Go gallons later. Sorry about that, team. Hey, listen. No, like, it's not so much. I say it. This thing, like, when you say something all the time, it's almost, redundant. No, we say like, hey, please join us. Like, it's not just like, oh, hey, it's a standard thing. Like, I want to talk to you all day. Like, D wants to talk to you all day. Roma, me and Roma, and everyone else. Like, it's kind of our baby, if you would. Like, we want to talk to you, and like, it's not so much like, oh, hey, pay for this. Like, what's $5 gonna do to me? No, it's nothing. It's just kind of to have the site running on it. Shit, man. So I think on Friday we're doing call-ins. On this. Sorry, D. I totally interrupted you while you're talking.
That's okay.
That's not.
I'm looking at the comment by 24339. I'm just gonna call you 2, homie. Okay, I'm just gonna call you.
His name is Spartan.
Spartan.
Yeah,
Really?
Spartan.
Okay. So the comment was, "How did my knees get on the other side of this fence?" And when I read it real quick and it made me internally chuckle because I thought that was pretty fucking funny because the picture is pretty funny. Our caption, this is pretty funny. My knees are part of. Wait, fence hacky? Wait, what?
Hey Brian, pull it up, please. You meet me out on this one. See, Jen says Roma freezes every time I'm on it. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me address that. I don't know too much. Like for me, I got a 25 plus, so I got the app. By the way, if you don't know, team, if you do not know, please, we have our own app. It's called Rise of Middle America. Let me show you what it looks like. Show you. By the way, that's my little baby. She's 15
not on there
years
anymore.
I know, but I'll show you. She's 15 years old, but let me show you just kind of where it's at. Sorry. So the app looks like that. And then boop. So you chime in. Producers, please get rid of our cartoon figures. It's kind of running off too long, but what
I
you can
like
do.
them.
I fucking hate it. But
I'll
you can
keep
see
mine.
all our episodes. You can see all our episodes, and then at a certain point, you can see all our people. So that's my best friend. That's AK. That's Scrap. You know, that's Brian. That's our producer. That's the guy who runs our show. So when you hear us talking randomly, who's is that Biddy? No, Bruce. So everyone's here. There's Biddy. That does not. I don't look at old. I mean, I look, but you get it. But it goes to all our shows. Just join it, hang out with us. Shit, join in on the calls, and we're gonna start doing that very soon. And well, let's see what we got. But like, we want that. We want this. We want the community. And like, that's it. We want the community. We want to hang out with you. We want to talk to you all the time. Like, I kind of feel like shit. Like, the only fact I can talk to you guys is for an hour. Like, I want you guys to talk to me and be able to reach out to me. I know sometimes you guys like reach out to me outside of it. I'm okay with that. But like,
I didn't know we had an app, but I'm gonna get it right now too. I'm trying to find it.
My knees are part fence hacky. Well, let me tell you, Spartan. I got nothing for it. I didn't even care less shit on it. There it is. The Promised Land. Martha Vineyard. Funk Master Flex says YouTube because I might watch. So the only two. All right. So I know we're kind of extending this over, but it's a few times. So the problem with what we do with YouTube is YouTube doesn't let us express ourselves. I think it was February 2nd of this year. I know that because I just bought my truck from Long Island. I drove down, and then I stopped at AK's house. He's one of my best friends in the world. So supposed to be me and him's baby, then became Scrap Jaws and his baby. Scrap Jaws and his guy. So whatever show he's on, please follow. Like, whatever they do is amazing. But the fact of the matter is, this is it. And where am I going with this?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, but please follow us.
You
We want you to follow us. And that's our goal. Like, we want to entertain you. And then just share it. Just do it if you like it. Share it. I think a little too many McAllen 13s are things, so you take it away.
Okay, tell me how we find the app because I could not find it.
Okay, so if you want to find the app, literally there's gonna be two things. It depends on what your handhold is. It's Roma, like Roma. You guys have a quick search, or you can do Rise of Middle America, like spaces between and everything. But you'll know when you find it. Let me see.
Is it Romanation? If I look for it as Romanation,
it looks like this. Let me see right quick.
Wait, don't click. Don't click on it. Just show me what the tile looks like.
Oh, me a screenshot and I'll explain it.
And also, is that on an Android or?
It looks like that.
Okay, Rise in Middle America. Okay.
And have you noticed it looks like a middle finger? Perfect.
Okay.
No, but like I said, we want you to be with us, all this stuff. So probably not the first person on this, but it all means the right way. So. Hey, Brian, jump in.
That is really crazy.
What do you need?
Nah, just you. So what do you think? I mean, you might know better than us. So if, for the resignation, application, is it on Apple? Is it on Android?
Brother, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Yeah.
Really? I've had it on my phone for like the past like 3 months. Ooh, I got I got to talk to my boy about this.
Yeah, this is the first time hearing about it. So anyway, hey, we need to shut this down. We're way over.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna shut down. We got another show going on.
Who won?
Baby girl,
Who won?
you look ugly as fuck, and I love you.
Okay, so who won? Anyways.
Oh yeah, who won?
Doug won it. I picked
All
him.
right, Doug won.
I say Funk.
Good job, Doug.
All right, perfect. All right, let's get out of this. So yeah, we're running super time. We got 8 minutes before it. Do that. So, we're gonna be back on Tuesday. I'm gonna jump on this. And then tomorrow, please join tomorrow. I don't know if it's 8 or 9. I let Google or come into our Discord and join it.
FAFO starts at 8. The call-in portion starts at 9. You need to join the Discord because the call-in portion will come from the Rumble or the AK Romanation stage. So you got to be a member of the Discord to participate in the call-in. So, yeah,
I love this because I think this would be the evolution for my show. Thank you, Brian. So yeah, 8 o'clock it's gonna start, and hey, join. I know a lot of you guys, funk after this. Like, you don't have to give us $20 every time. Shit, doesn't matter. But like, what we care about is the interaction, so that way we can talk to you. Jen, same thing. Everyone, Vash, all of you. We just want to talk to you and have the call us in. Do that. We're perfect. Like, we're not doing this for money. We're doing it for fun, and I enjoy it. So, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
We always have fun.
So tomorrow I'm gonna be on the. I don't know if I'm gonna be on the show if I can. Open spots available, but we'll do it, and it makes sense. But yeah, hey, thank you so much. Sorry for being a little beers wise. It's very few and far between. But thank you for being here. I say every time, please do not digress from it. This is the first time. I love you. Everybody knows, I love you in the 100th, 200th time you've been on my show. It's fantastic, and I'm glad you're here. And like D, I'm so glad you're part of me, as what we do. So, you got any closing out remarks or what we did, what we said?
No, just look me up on X as Cynical Latina. Also on Truth Social, but I only go on Truth Social when I'm in trouble on X. So yeah. But yeah, check me out there and interact with me on there. I don't always respond to DMs unless I know someone, because people are just really weird on there, and there's so many bots. But other than that, come and interact with me, dude. I like to have fun on there. Yeah.
By the way, Roman, good stuff the other week. Ex Taylor. Not Taylor. Everyone else, we love you so much. Please come back. I say this every weekend. I'm going to leave off this. If you're too drunk to walk to an Uber. So just have a safe night. A safe weekend. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday. And thank you for joining us. That's all we want. And then that's it.
So I got to thinking, there's MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. MAGA, Make America Great Again. But what we really need to do is make America follow the Constitution again. Motherfucker. That sounded better in my head.